This thing is huge. That is the only thing that I really underestimated, was just how big this was. It's one thing to see the dimensions on paper or on the computer, and it's something else to see it in person. My friends, welcome to this episode of the Outdoor Gear Review. I hope you all are doing well. What I have here today is a product that caught my attention last year. Now, unfortunately, I ran out of time to purchase it and to test it out, but now that winter is on the way out, I figured now's a good time to take a look at this product and to begin testing it. Well, testing it soon, very soon. Snow and winter storms here are still a real possibility, but warm weather is on the way no matter what. Anyways, what I have here today is a product from OneTigris. This is their two-person screen mesh tent. For a long time, I've been eyeballing this product, thinking about different ways that I could use it. With a tarp, that makes the most sense in my opinion, especially for the area that I live in, and also considering just how much rainfall that we get every single year. With this product here and a tarp, this would create a very light setup, a setup that offers versatility as well as protection. Naturally, you have questions about this product and what exactly it is. A two-person screen mesh tent. What is that? Think of this as a tent inner designed to be used on its own. You have a bathtub floor, it's covered in mesh, and you set this up and you can put it anywhere that you want to. You can technically use it inside of a tent, you can use it under a tarp, or again, you can use it all by itself. This will make much more sense once we have this set up. For now, let's do a component breakdown. Let me show you all what you receive with this kit. With the OneTigris two-person bug tent, screen tent, mesh inner, whatever you want to call it, this is what you receive. So first off, we have the storage bag, draw pull up at the top, a grab handle down at the bottom. There is nothing on this bag to indicate what this product is. This is a mishap that OneTigris continues to make over and over and over. They do not label the products. So if you have multiple products inside of a bag that looks just like this, maybe you have a tarp, maybe you have another product, there's no way to tell what you're looking at unless you open them up, or unless you identify them yourself. Maybe you write on the bag, you put a tag on it, you color code. I really do wish OneTigris would begin labeling their products because it's going to make it so much easier for the user like myself and you. Anyways, draw pull up at the top. We have the storage bag, here's the screen tent, and here we have some tent stakes and guidelines. We have 6 tent stakes. We have 4 6.5 foot guy lines, and we have 2 pieces of shock cord. So here you have it, everybody. This is the OneTigris screened mesh inner tent, whatever you want to call it. It actually has multiple names depending on where you look. For an example, on Amazon it's called one thing, at their website it's called something else. No matter what, this is what I'm going to call it. This is a bug inner. With this product here, as you can see, you could set this up and use it any way that you want to. You do not have to set this up inside of a tent, but you can if you want. The way that I personally plan to use this is with the tarp. Maybe an A-frame setup, maybe a lean-to. I mean, there's plenty of options here. Here in the mountains of North Carolina, we have a major tick problem. This entire mountain, even right now, it is covered in ticks. And that is why I need something like this. With a product like this, you could set it up underneath your tarp. It's fully encased with mesh. You have a bathtub floor. That way you could be inside of this, you can have amazing airflow, and at the same time you can keep the bugs out. Spiders, ticks, ants, mosquitoes, so on and so forth. What we have here is a bathtub floor. With this shelter, we have 3 entrances. 1, 2, and 3. Now, unfortunately, on the sides with this setup here, these doors are blocked by the poles or sticks, whatever you want to use. Luckily, it's only partially blocked, and if your sticks are long enough, you can angle those. Alternatively, you could set this up and tie this to trees if they're close enough, or you can run a long guy line between 2 trees and attach it that way. That would give you full access to all 3 doors. Again, the one at the front and the 2 side doors. When it comes to bug inner tents, this is nothing new, but I can tell you all this. This one has some really smart features to it. Oftentimes, you'll be able to stake out a bug inner tent in the corners and use poles to set it up this way. This product here goes 1 step further, actually 2 steps further. In each of the corners, you have adjustments so that you can pull tight this structure. You have an adjustment at the bottom and one that's a few inches above. That way, you can make adjustments and pitch this tightly. That is smart. Oftentimes, when it comes to a bug inner tent, they do not have this feature. You simply stake it out and the material itself is somewhat loose. That is not the case here. You can get this setup as taut as you want it. Allow me to show you all the doors with this setup here. So again, there are 3 of them, 1 on each side, and you have the large door here. Each door features 2 zippers, and each mesh door can be tied up and stored out of the way. I've shown you 2 doors, the big one, one side one, and of course you have the other one, but I'm not going to open that right now. Let's go ahead and let's measure the size of this, because as you all could see, this is huge. This is quite a bit larger than what I was expecting, to be honest. Now, it should be mentioned there is a 1-person version of this tent, and in the future I may get that in to test it out as well. I was interested in the 2-person version. That way I can have all of my gear inside of the tent with me. That way I don't have to put my backpack on the ground, and I don't have to worry about ticks crawling on me later. So let's go ahead, measure this up. This is 62 inches wide. Wow. It is 80 inches long. It is 50 inches tall. Without a doubt, this is a very large bug inner. And to set this up with my trekking poles, it absolutely maxed them out. On the inside here, all of the seams are taped. And of course, you're surrounded by mesh. There are no pockets inside of this tent. And externally on this tent, you have 3 connection points. Each one of these connection points features shock cord. Now that we've taken a look at this shelter, let's go over some stats. This is available in one color, brown only. The stored size, it is 12 inches long by 6 inches wide. As far as the weight goes, you're looking at 2.4 pounds with all of the components. When it comes to the materials, you're looking at a 70 denier nylon. We have nylon mesh and SBS zippers. Those are good quality zippers, by the way. And as you have seen, they are smooth. The company claims a 3,000 millimeter hydrostatic head rating. Again, it features 3 doors. You have a bathtub floor. You can use this alone underneath a tarp. And you can also use this with the ROC Shield tent. And when it comes to cost, this runs $60. By the way, everybody, with the 2 additional pieces of shock cord that are included, those are replacements just in case you happen to lose 2 on this shelter. Now, it is your turn to comment down below and to share your thoughts. What do you all think about this tent inner, this bug inner? For myself, I'm very impressed with this. The one caveat is that at least with the 2-person version, this is huge. Again, it is going to require a massive tarp to adequately protect this. So do keep that in mind. To put a tarp over the top of this, you will need a tarp that's at least 10 feet wide. I would recommend even wider just to be safe. From the top of the tent down to the ground, each side is about 5 foot. And then of course, this is over 6 foot long. So you will need a large tarp to set this up and to protect it. The quality is good, it is smartly designed, the weight's not bad. To set up this tent, it is very simple and everything is included minus the sticks or the trekking poles or the trees that you need to set this up. We're talking about good quality materials. The included guy lines are plenty long and they include adjusters on each of them. I have no complaints as far as the tent stakes go, and as far as price goes, this is very much fair. Oftentimes, tent inners can be very expensive. This one here, it's large, made with good materials, and at the same time, it's not expensive. Make sure to comment down below and to share your thoughts concerning this. If you happen to own this, or even the smaller version, please comment down below and share your thoughts about it. I am curious, how big is the 1-person? The 2-person, this is a monster. Is the 1-person as tall as this, as long as this, but not as wide? I don't know. Maybe in the future, we will find out. Of course, if you're interested. Remember folks, everything that I review here on the channel is based upon your feedback. So if you see something that is interesting, let me know. And if there's enough interest from everyone else, I will definitely check it out. Going into the future, especially as things warm up, I will be testing out this product, so stay tuned. Everybody, I appreciate you all very much for tuning in. Hit the thumbs up before you go, the like button. It does help a lot. This goes without saying, but I'll go ahead and say it. This is an agenda-free channel. I purchased this with my own money. I'm taking a look at it because 1, I was interested in it, and I know my viewers are as well. This channel is agenda-free. I don't care if you buy this or not. There's no sponsorships, nothing like that. Okay, everybody, I am done. Take care, be well, strength and honor. Oh yeah.